Thank you for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for October 19th through September 2nd. And what we have is a pretty stagnant summer pattern. We have here a ridge or above normal heights across Canada, a trough off the west coast and the northeast, and we have a strong ridge over the four corners to the southern plains. This upper ridge will cause extreme temperatures, and we'll take a look at the temperature forecast. Wrong map. And these are the high temperatures. Look at these, low 100s. Low 100s reaching there. That's for Saturday, and then we're going to Sunday. Low 100s, and that extends all the way into the southeast and the Gulf Coast. Then we start approaching the higher numbers later on in the week. And you can see it stretches here for California, the Four Corners, the Southern Plains, especially into the southeast. Okay, and then an upper trough is forecast to meander off the west coast, and that would bring cooler and unsettled conditions to this region. You can see there's a lot of rain, a lot of activity moving into the northwest. And we have an upper trough will take hold across the Great Lakes southward, and that'll slowly move east and be reinforced by northern stream energy. And this will cause rain and thunderstorms across the mid-Atlantic and the northeast. See, we have one system here. Back it up a little bit. Then we have another system moving across the northern states. So that will pose a risk of heavy rainfall. Okay, we're going to look at the period for August 24th to the 28th. And still remains generally unchanged. Trough here, ridge here across the Four Corners into the southern plains, into the Mississippi Valley. So models a good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am calling for below normal temperatures here and for this region, and I'm calling for anomalies to be about 2 to 4 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here, but the anomalies could be near 10 degrees in some locations, generally across the southern plains. For precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, and for the southeast, probability of occurrence 35%, and we have below normal precipitation for this region here, probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for August 29th through September 2nd. And what we generally have here is, okay, let's get down to it here. The ridge remains across in the west somewhere, anywhere between, you can see here, models have over the Four Corners. Some of the models have it more stretched into the Mississippi Valley, Southern Plains. So we're expecting a ridge to remain somewhere in this vicinity. And otherwise, we have a trough here off the west coast, and we have a little bit of a trough remaining across the northeast. So for this forecast period, is it going to change? I'm calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for temperatures to be near 10 degrees above normal, mainly across Texas. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence 35%. Below normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is 35%. And now we're going to take a look at Ernesto. Let me get Ernesto. Here's what it looks like on satellite imagery. And then we're going to take a look at the current advisory as of 2 p.m. Oops. And we have it at 30.0 north, 66.1 west. Maximum sustained winds are 100 miles an hour. It's a Cat 2. of movement is towards the north-northeast at 14 miles an hour. Okay, and we're going to get into more detail with this. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go to the National Hurricane Center, and on this motion, expected to continue with the gradual slowdown by Saturday as it misses the first trough moving off the East Coast, and a faster northward motion is expected later this weekend into early next week as the next trough kind of picks it up. And the center is expected to pass near or over Bermuda Saturday morning. Winds are 100 miles an hour, you can see here, with higher gusts, with some weakening forecast over the next day or so. Some re-intensification as early as forecast next week. And Ernesto remains large. Hurricane force winds extend up to 75 miles from the center, and tropical storm force winds extend up to 275 miles from the center. So we have to continue to watch this. It's no threat for the East Coast as of now. You never know what could happen, but it doesn't... there's no effect right now. Now we'll take a look at the rainfall, if it shows any. Let's see, go to day 1. No, day 2. It's probably out of range. It might be affected. Can't really see the rainfall amounts. Okay, we'll try the National Hurricane Center then again. Maybe they'll have something on there. Rainfall, no rainfall. Okay, we'll look at the wind speed probabilities. And you can see Bermuda could be in that hurricane warning winds area, because here's Bermuda. Here's the storm right now. So we'll continue to watch that in the next couple of days for Bermuda and for the shipping lanes. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for August 19th through September 2nd. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.